Hello, everyone. I am Latrish the Enlightener, and on tonight, my goal is to motivate, encourage, and inspire you all by sharing testimonies. And I'm so excited to be with you all on tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. And while we are tuning in, I want to get you all to share this live with your family and your friends, just like I'm doing. So, so while you're tuning in, just go ahead and hey, LaDavian, how you doing? Yeah, so good to see ya. And stay with me on tonight because I'm gonna need to add you into this live. Hey Kendra, how you doing, girl? So what I want to get y'all to do is go ahead and share this live with your family, with your friends, with your cousins. Tell all of them to come on in because we about to have a conversation on tonight. And so y'all, whenever I'm trying to do two things at one time, it don't never really work out. But I'm just about to try it again anyway. So what I am doing is trying to share my live on my Latrish page. Listen to me. Yeah, so y'all, I am let me see if I did it. I hope I did it. Let me see if I did it. Ooh yeah. Yeah. Yep, so thank y'all for tuning in. And while y'all are tuning in, I want you guys to go ahead and be willing to let me add you on stage if you are not afraid. And yeah, and to allow me to let you join in on our conversation. And so tonight's conversation is, when was the last time you rested in who God is? Yeah, so I'm gonna be real. Wait, maybe I ain't gonna be honest with y'all yet. Wait, give me a minute. I'm gonna be honest with y'all as soon as I share this live thing and get myself together. Um did I just share that? Yep, I did. So what am I trying to do right now? So y'all stay with me for a minute. And if you are, yep. So what? Hey, girl. So y'all, what I'm trying to do right now is put this thing in this link. So if you are willing to come on stage with me, then you can then all you have to do is click on that link, and you will be on stage with me, and we will talk and we will have a conversation. But I do want to let you all know before I do add you in that this conversation is positive vibes only. We love the Lord, and if I have to cut you out of the live, I'll just cut you out. But I do want y'all to be willing to tune in, to come in with me and have a conversation. Like I absolutely love being live and doing yep, that's what I'm doing wrong. I ain't doing that right. That ain't right. I probably should be quiet while I'm trying to do this so I can think straight. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go right there. I got it, y'all. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. Yep. Yes, I'm gonna about to post it into the comment section so that y'all can join in. And go ahead and fix your lip gloss and everything while y'all come in the door. Go on, come in the door and fix your lip gloss and brush your little hair down. Let David go brush your hair down now. So we can have a conversation. And I hope y'all doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, sharing this live video with your cousins and all them. Cause I'm over here trying to do the right thing. Yeah, maybe I did. And so y'all, what I'm gonna do right now is post the link in the comment section. Ooh, there you go. Now I can be focused. Hey y'all, so while you are tuning in, if you would like to join in the conversation, I just dropped the link in there for you all to join in. And let me just scroll up just in case some of y'all come into the room. Y'all ain't come to the room yet. So y'all, my conversation on tonight is have you ever rested in who God is? And I wanted to talk about that on tonight. Basically, y'all, this is the reason why I want to talk about it. Because me resting and trusting in who God is. Yeah, I'm trusting in God to get me together about doing this live stuff. Because I still don't be doing right. So let me just go ahead and point my flaws out to y'all. Yeah, I have been late every time I have been on this live since I started back going live. And I've been late, but I've been consistent. And I do know that on tonight, now my goal, I was thinking about not going live because my mama was in the hospital. And so I was just trying to figure out, like, so, like, what this time is gonna look like. Like, oh, is she gonna be at home? Am I gonna go live at the hospital or at my friend's house? Just trying to figure out what was I gonna have to do. And so, with doing that, I didn't want to ask somebody to be live with me and then not know if I was gonna be able to be live because I didn't know what her situation was gonna be. But thank God my mama is at home, and she well, she ain't at home right now. She at Ladavian house. But I'm just grateful to God that she is at home and that she is out of the hospital, and that, like, me resting in who God is. This whole topic has a whole lot to do with her. Me resting in who He is. I'm so grateful that I did not get in a panic. I did not get into a place of, oh Lord, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Yeah, I didn't go to that place. But normally, that's my normal reaction. I automatically go into a panic, and knowing that I know who God is, knowing that I know who I am. It's just an automatic reaction that I've always had, to just be like, I don't know, Jesus, what we're gonna do, that type of thing. But so this time, I was at a place of peace. I was at a place of peace, and just resting. To share with y'all, my mom had irregular heartbeat, and so your heart is supposed to beat from like 60 to yeah, I think I'm saying this right, like 60 to 100. Hey, Monica, 60 to 100. What am I saying? Like, yeah, the rhythm is supposed to be like 60 to 100, within that range. My mama's heartbeat was going from like it would go from 99 to 174. I mean, like, just like that. And I was looking at her chest like this, like she was like doing one of them dance like that, like, no, even the dance like that. Her chest was doing like that, and so we were just chilling out in the hospital. I mean, I done camped out in the hospital for a couple of days now, and yeah, it ain't bad at all. But I was not productive at all. But anyway, and so I just do believe that in that time frame, that I was resting, y'all. And it's so, I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all got these people or not in y'all life. I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all don't get y'all a prayer squad, if you ain't got no prayer squad, I don't know how you living out there in them streets, y'all. So, like, this is what it looks like for me. So I'm in the hospital just chilling, like, in the first couple of however long it was, like, I'm just chilling, just kicking it. Like, okay, doctor, do what you gonna do. Yeah, we gotta go home. Yeah, we gotta go. And so and then after a while, I just kept sitting there, and I was like, I got people on my team. Like, I got a whole squad out there in them streets. So with remembering that I had a whole squad, y'all, I have like different squads. Like, I'm telling you, like, half of my clientele is a squad. Them jokers can pray. Y'all, like, my church family, we got a women's small group. Them jokers can pray. Like, being inside of Kingdom Woman Experience, them jokers can pray. And when I tell you God came through for my situation, y'all, it was like, I'm gonna just chill out right here and let my squad show up. And yeah, I was praying too, but it felt so good knowing that I had people on my team that were willing to pray with me, and that are willing to go to war with me. And I don't know if y'all got them folk in y'all life now, but y'all better get them. I'm telling you, it's one thing to have people on your team that will, like, when you call them jokers ready to book, and we finna go fight, and we finna go take up the whole city, we finna go beat everybody down, like, physically. It's a totally different story when you reach out to your people. And, like, you know what, I'm going to God. We praying right now. What we want to do? What you want us to do? Like, how you want us to pray? Like, them people right there on your team will change your whole life. Them jokers will change your whole life. And I am just so grateful that they are in my life. This one young man that I'm about to bring to the stage, he is a part of my squad, and I do believe that he can get a prayer through. I believe that he knows how to. I sound like I'm about to introduce somebody, and y'all watch me. Y'all, when I bring this joke to the stage, y'all gonna be like, man, come on. But yeah, I do believe that the little boy know how to get a prayer through, and I'm so grateful for him, and just that he's growing up to be a grown little man. And let me just go ahead and bring him to the stage, y'all. I'm gonna just bring him to the stage. Wait, did I do something to my thing? He over there trying to pose, y'all. This is too funny. He's trying to pose. So, yeah, that is my nephew Ladavian, and I don't know why I can't never hear your little butt, boy. Can y'all hear Ladavian? Hey, Shanika, if you can hear Ladavian, come in yes. If anybody can hear Ladavian, somebody come in yes, so I can know that we just gonna keep on having this conversation. And as long as y'all can hear him, it'll be fine. So
I feel it.
Ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing.
Can you hear
So
me now?
let me see. Is it my mic or my camera thing?
Can you hear me now that the
Look.
rain is gone?
Oh, they said they can hear you, but I can't hear you.
Uh-oh. If you can't hear
So
me,
what
we
I
got to
don't
make
want
it
you
do
to
what
do
it do.
is I want you to wait. I want you to wait until camera.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
don't know what that means. I'm trying to see if I'm doing something on my side that is causing me not to be able to hear LaDavid. Because I don't know why. Nope.
What is
Mm-hmm.
God?
Yep. So y'all, I don't know why y'all can't hear why I can't hear LaDavid. Why he talking? Oh, wait a minute. You better. I better. Y'all, if this
You
fixes this
figured it out?
situation, I ain't gonna even tell y'all what I did wrong.
Did you figure it out?
Uh, nope, this ain't it.
But did you figure it out? Mighty you are, holy you are.
Ooh, I better be shy. Little Davy, little Davy, say something. Let me see. Boo, y'all, is that boy over there acting like he froze or he froze for real? Say something, little Davy.
Can you hear
Can
me
you
now?
hear me now?
Mighty.
Y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all why I can hear Lil Davy. Last time he was on live with me, and this time that he was on live with me,
That's
I'm gonna go ahead
powerful.
and tell y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right now that I'm ashamed. I'm real ashamed, and just keep me lifted up in your prayers, y'all. Why this volume was turned off?
Wow, that's
Wow, that's
powerful.
powerful.
That's really
That's
powerful.
really powerful.
Yeah. So the volume was turned off, but I'm glad I got that fixed, though. I'm glad I got that fixed. That was the Holy Ghost. Somebody prayed for me right there. I appreciate you.
Somebody
Somebody
pray
pray
So, Lil Davy,
for
our
me.
conversation on tonight, and listen. Y'all look, so because I did not have a guest, y'all, my nephew always come through because he ain't scared to talk. I don't know where the boy got this thing from. He ain't scared to talk. And if y'all are not afraid to share your story, to share your testimony of a time when you rested, like when you just rested in who God was, I want to get you to come on stage. The link is inside of the comments. It's up toward the top. So if you are not afraid to come on stage and share your story, little piece of your testimony, then come to the stage with us, and we can all have this conversation. Look, David, tell me, has it ever been a time when you did not rest in who you was, when you didn't?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like this
I like
topic
this
for
topic
real.
for real.
Um,
Um,
I think the most
I think the
recent
most recent
time
time
was when
was
I got
when I
sick
got sick
and figured out I had
and figured out I
diabetes.
had diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Um,
in the
in the
hospital,
hospital,
I was
I was
outwardly
outwardly
professing
professing
what I didn't
what I
inwardly
didn't
believe.
inwardly believe.
Oh wow.
Like I knew
Like
God
I
could
knew
heal. I've
God could
seen Him
heal.
do
I've
it.
seen him do it.
I've seen
I've
Him,
seen him,
resurrect the dead. I've
resurrect the
seen
dead.
this type
I've
of
seen
stuff.
this type of stuff.
Right.
But when it came
But
to
when
me
it came
being
to me
sick,
being sick,
I
you
was
know,
like,
I was
Lord,
like, Lord,
maybe this is it.
maybe this is it.
Maybe this is the
Maybe this
time.
is the time.
Yeah.
So so what made you come back to and believe? What made you come back? What made you believe different?
My
My
fiance,
fiance,
What she say?
my fiance,
my fiance,
she didn't say
she didn't
anything.
say anything.
Here's the greatness
Here's
of
the
God.
greatness of
She
God.
didn't say
She didn't say
anything,
anything,
but she
but
was
she
there,
was there,
and I could hear her
and I could
praying.
hear her praying.
All right now.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Beyonce better be doing things out here. Tell me if you see it echoing. Go ahead.
yeah, for me, it was
Yeah, for me,
presence
it was presence
and understanding
and
that somebody else
understanding that
could do
somebody else could
what I
do
had
what
relied
I
on
had
myself to
relied on
do
myself to
forever.
do forever.
Like I was
Like
confident
I
in
was
my
confident in
ability to
my
pray for
ability to pray
myself
for
and to pray for
myself and to
others.
pray for others.
But there were
But
moments
there were
there's
moments
always been a moment
always
where I
been a
was like,
moment where I was like,
can I call somebody else to pray for me? And she just sat there in a little corner after work, quietly praying. And I was a terrible patient. That's why she amazing.
Wow. I think now what I think is amazing about that is that there is somebody on your team that can pray that you are that you trust their intercession. Like I think that interceding is so like awesome. Let me see echo, but not as bad. I don't know how to stop you from echoing, boy.
I'm not. What you got me talking on?
Thanks.
It's your laptop.
Don't try to do that now. It ain't my
Oh,
laptop.
now let me see if it's my
Uh
AirPods. Hold on.
Yeah, and so it's a possibility that if you have anything else open on the screen, that could be it. If you got something else open on the screen, that could be it. Um, but yeah, I think shoot, it's been so many times when I ain't trusted God. I think that I have been the person in my family for a very long time that like they'll be like, yep, don't call her if ain't nobody around because she gonna cook the food. And I think I just recently in my life, probably like in 2017, just started trusting God and resting in who He is, and just being able to walk that out, man. Like I mean, like, and just without a doubt, I had no doubt that God was gonna show up. I had no doubt that He was gonna show up. Listen, come on to join the stage, girl. Come on, get on the stage now. I had no doubt that God was gonna show up. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. I don't care what you heard. I don't care what your situation has been or who you have been. He'll still show up for you. He will still show up for you. So don't let them folks fool you and have you thinking that you've been a certain way or life has hit you so hard that they're like that you've been so bad that it won't show up. Them liars and demon seeds. Don't listen to them people. Cause he will show up and he will resurrect you right in their face. God will show up and work out something on your behalf right in the enemy's face. And sometimes, yeah, I think a lot of times, like even though for me in my like just for this little situation that I'm talking about with my mama, yeah, he did it suddenly. But all the time, yeah, our situations, we don't get breakthrough suddenly all the time. That stuff don't always happen that way. Like sometimes it might take us being a little patient or waiting a little while longer. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all that this was not my intention to tell y'all this, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. Hey Monique, Miss Hatcher, come on over here and join this stage. You quit playing. Shanika, look at you, girl. You better join the stage now.
Who that?
Hey, how you doing? Say something. Oh, your mic mute. Let me unmute your mic.
A mic. Okay. Praise God.
Shanika, you can unmute your mic. Yeah, it
Sure.
say I can't unmute your mic. You gotta do it on your side. Hey, but what did that look like? Unmute her mic on her side.
It should be like a camera mic. There it is.
I got it.
Good
Can you hear
job.
me?
Good job. Good job. How you doing, Shanika?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I am good. I'm good. Thank you for joining us on tonight. Tell us has there ever been a time where you did not rest before you tell us about when you did rest?
That I did not rest.
Yeah.
Um, I'm thinking maybe just around my crisis some years ago. No, can you hear me? Is your phone? Mm-mm.
I don't know. I can hear you, but I think you blinking. I think you coming in and out. Say something. Let me see. Hey, Rashida. Say something, Shanika. Let me see.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, I can hear you. But I don't know if you echoing a little bit. But if you got something else on or inside of your laptop or your phone, like you gotta close all them things out, then it might stop you from echoing. But so yeah, why she getting ready to tell us a time
Okay.
when she did not rest? Um, who that is? That you, little David?
Yeah, that's
So
your mama.
mm,
That's your mom.
Okay.
Yeah, and the reason why I want to talk about a time when you didn't rest is just for us, and for everybody else to be able to identify and be able to see. Let's see who got the bad. Let me see. Oh, it's me. Is that me, Echo?
I think everything echoing from
Rashida,
you.
is that me? So, Shanika, tell us a time when you didn't rest and who God is.
Okay. I had a car accident some years ago, and this it was just like a total flip in my life, and just going through it, and people that you looking for, that you're close with, and everything, you just kind of feel abandoned, and it's like, Lord, what's up? What did I do? Um, to feel so like abandoned. I'm trying to live right, trying to share the word,
Mm-hmm.
at church, trying to study, and it's just like everything just went still. So I'm like, what in the world? What's up? What did I do? So it's like I had to just go back and just reconnect. Oh, she said echo man.
I don't
How
know
leave and
why. I
come
don't
back?
know why it is though.
Auntie, are you live from your phone and
I'm
your
live on my
computer?
laptop.
Hmm.
Yeah, let me see something. So do I have an echo?
Nah.
It must have been me.
It wasn't you just did. You sound clear. You said try to turn your volume down. Okay, let me try it one time. It might be my Wi-Fi.
It might. That's a real possibility.
Okay, go say something. Now let's see.
We
Sneaky, say
good?
something.
Okay, I'm good.
So we need y'all input to tell us what it sound like. But yes, Sneaky, tell me. You said it was a while ago when you had a car accident.
Yeah, I had a car accident. It just kind of just flipped everything. I never even had a speeding ticket before, and just nevertheless to have like a bad car accident like that, and so it just everything like crumbled all at one time. Cause it's like one day I'm this way, and the next day it's gonna did a total flip. So it's like I kind of lost the connection. I'm like, I'm trying to do the right thing. I know I ain't perfect. But I'm still trying to do the right thing. But just I guess kind of sitting into like a depression and everything where I kind of got lost. You know, um, Even when I knew that I was that God had me, I still just kind of had a disconnect. I guess more of a why kind of thing. And it just kind of just took me back for a while.
So what? So what? Tell me what brought you back.
Um, just really going back and thinking about everything, the way it could have been, and then the way it looked. Then the way things look, it turned around to be something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had a car accident. Um, they already said if I hadn't had a car accident, a few days later, I probably would have been dead anyway. But it was that car accident that kept that from happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You got to tell me. I don't understand.
I had apparently I had a broken ankle, and for months and didn't know it. And so one day when I was going to work, um, passed out driving, went out in the field, landed in a pond. And they was my husband was telling me, so they were telling him that I had several blood clots in my lungs, and then it could have been just as simple later on that I wouldn't even made it throughout the week because of those blood clots. And with having the accident
Wow.
and flipping and stuff around, kind of shook everything up. And then, far as going, I just had to go back and think about everything. That pond, that summer, the people who own that pond drained that pond. There wasn't a lot of water in that pond. And ever since we had that accident, that pond has been full of water.
Wow,
So when
man.
I go back and just think about all that, I had two of my kids in the car. One went out the back window. My big old self went out the passenger side window. You know me. Come on now. I said drive. Oh, my husband had checked me out, tried to correct me, driver's side. I went out the window.
Like
Come
the
on, man.
whole window. You went out the whole window like
Whole window.
to my your body flew, girl.
My
Oh my god! Like I'm talking about like just like Rashida said, but God,
But
like
God, I had to
you
learn how
you
to
you
walk
flew. I'm talking about
again.
you flew out. You had got flew out,
Ow.
girl. That's I'm telling you that now that you said you had kids in the car,
Yeah, they went home, bumps and bruises. They were fine.
and now you said this is the time when you didn't trust God or you did trust God.
It was afterward. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
afterwards,
It
after
was
you
like
seen him do
afterwards,
it.
so it's like afterwards. And I'm like, man, you know, why, me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, just stuff you don't expect to happen and just kind of just throw you off for a loop. 'Cause, I'm like, Lord, I never had the speeding ticket. I never had the race. Okay. Like that.
Now what I see the good part or the blessed part of this whole thing is like if you had not had that accident that appeared to be so bad, the thing changes. It saved your life. Like
Yep.
that is like I think when I see that kind of stuff, I think a lot of times like we take that stuff lightly because it's us and we in that situation. But like if it had been somebody else, then you would have seen the glory all over that immediately. But
Oh,
because it
yeah.
was you and you was in it, you probably looking like, oh Lord, woe is me. Why us, Jesus? What we gonna do about this car? And how we gonna
And,
make it? And the children got to go to school and
a couple
all that other kind of
nurses,
stuff. But man, that thing is powerful. That I'm
and I,
saying
I
like
had
that, like
a
and y'all,
couple of
and this is
nurses.
why I love to share testimony because like somebody be trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it through or how I'm gonna get through. Like Joker, the accident just saved your whole life. Like somebody needs to know that it does not matter how bad it looks. Like I don't care what our stories are, y'all. There is gold on the inside of each one of
yeah,
our stories, even the
yeah,
worst parts of our life. If you go back and
yeah,
revisit places in your life, man, there is gold in there. And all you gotta do is just go back, revisit the thing, get the gold out, and share the story. Like
yeah.
now, for me, it fuels my faith. It fuels my faith because I'm telling you, somebody somewhere done had an accident. And even if it's in the midst of the moment, that I remember your accident to believe God for something different for their family. Like that's the reason why I love testimony. It's something inside of somebody's story that it might not even be your testimony that could change their life. You can hear a piece of my story and you can share it with somebody else. Man, now look, I'm telling you, I know God did it for like He can do it for you, the same thing. And that's why I love testimonies. I love testimonies. And I think a lot of times that we don't know the value of somebody else's story. We just
Yeah,
don't. And a
yeah,
lot of times we don't have the time to listen to other people's story. We
Mm.
won't take the time to share them. We won't take the time just to just believe that God can do it again. And and with something else that I said too earlier is that like it does not happen as soon as we think it is. What Rashida said as I look back over my life, well she finna sing that song and I think things over.
I
I
can
come on
surely
Luke.
say
Oh my God, she
that
talking about
I've
singing the
been
song. That
having
joke brown skin.
testimonies. All right.
Y'all, if you are watching with us and you can think of a story or a time in your life where you know God brought you through, man, just type a piece of it in. Like that time when I was whatever. That finish my sentence. The time when that time when I didn't believe God and He came through was when. That time I did not believe God and He came through. Y'all, sometimes our faith don't even be in a place to expect God to do something, but that He'll show up and do something like
Yeah.
something that you ain't even expecting. Look, David, tell me, can you remember a time something that you was not expecting, but he did it?
Oh yeah, no. I don't know if you remember. A couple years back, I had a car accident in Augusta on Gordon Highway, and I got hit head on by a Hummer that was speeding that was being chased by the police.
Oh
Like I
wow.
was just driving, minding my own little business, wasn't expecting nothing. Matter of fact, I had just left a movie date with some random person. I was just headed back home, and I got hit head on, and my car was totaled lost, and metal was coming through the bottom of the car, and I walked away without a strap, without a scratch, without a bruise, without a bump. I think it's in those moments that I remember that God is more. than who I know him to be. That he's looking out for me more than I ever expected. Scripture says exceedingly abundantly he can do more than I've ever asked or think. And it's in those moments, the unexpected moments of trial and
Right.
tribulation, of test, shows us
Yeah, I
who
think
he
a lot of
really
it,
is.
David, you froze. I think a lot of times, like in our patience, he shifts stuff. Like you know how like sometimes God might be done said something to you, and he didn't say he gonna come through, and he gonna do something. That you know without a shadow of doubt that God said that he was gonna come through for you. But it seemed like Jesus when, like Lord, I just been sitting right here in this chair. I just been sitting right here, and like when you gonna show up, y'all? Now one person that I think about like had this glory testimony, and like God then revealed to him who he is, what he gonna be doing, and how everybody else is gonna act around him. But did it take time and the stuff that he went through to get to that place? Joseph. Think about Joseph's story, y'all.
True.
Think about it. Like revealed to him who he was, how he was gonna be, what he was gonna do. But look at the stuff that he had to go through. Like that's a place where like, okay, God, now either I'm gonna rest in you, I'm gonna trust you, or I ain't. And I think a lot of times we are not willing to be patient in our resting, not willing to like, God, I'm gonna trust that you said this. Y'all, I'm tell you this right now. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all this. Y'all, this is my personal business, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I don't tell nobody, right? So, I don't even know if I'm being patient in that area. I ain't going to tell y'all. Never mind. I ain't going to tell y'all. Rashida said we all of us have been there. But y'all, I tell y'all, I don't even care. I don't care about it. Y'all,
That's
so even in the area of relationship, well, I know that my heart desires I desire to be married. Even in that area, I know to my we already know. Rashid to my savior. I don't care about that. Yeah, I'm so transparent to the place of where like I honestly have nothing to hide. Like and I'm not ashamed because I do know that somebody's daughter or some grown woman need to know like man look he gonna come through. Like he gonna come through for you. It's just a matter of like okay you trust him and find yourself doing what he wants you to be doing right now in this time. In this time, what are you doing right now with the time that you have? What you doing? And so that's a matter of like in your waiting, are you patient? In your waiting, are you find what are you finding to do in this time where you say that you are resting? Now me with my little brown stuff, I'm tell you what I'm finding to do. Tell you how many dating websites I've been on right now, cause
wait, wait a minute.
so look, so because I'm transparent and I don't care, and I'm being honest. So like in the waiting, what are you doing? What are you doing? And like you could easily stay in a place of you itching. Just like if you can imagine somebody just trying to scratch the fine, or you can be doing what he's called you to do in the midst of your waiting.
Yeah.
Like it's not like this is all that I'm doing. I've seen people wait right there, and that's all they're doing is just waiting right there. No other movement, no nothing else. They just sitting right there waiting. What is it that you are supposed to be doing in your waiting, in your resting? What are you supposed to be doing? So Ladavia and Shanika, I want to know like when you have waited in the time when you God has said something to you, he spoke a word to you, you know that he said that he was gonna come through. What did you do in the waiting?
Um, I don't think my husband mind me sharing. When it was back some years and I was pregnant, and he was not working. Um, Unemployment. I was working at a prison. So we didn't have much money coming in, of course, and we hadn't had anything for the baby other than a few clothes, no crib, no nothing. And we just know you just wait on God, and we'll work on it while we can. We're gonna just work on a little bit as we could. Until one of these days, my dad and my stepmom just popped up out the blue with a truck full of stuff for our baby. And it just because we just we just gonna come do what we supposed to do. A little bit at a time, lay way here, lay way there. You know,
Right.
because I was on bed rest for like that girl put me in bed rest at 7 months. So I wasn't,
Somebody girl.
after yes, child, that girl. But
Too funny.
yes,
And
but
and the like at the end of the waiting, Lord, that girl I thank you for.
I thank you for it. That's one of the
Right,
sweetest things
right.
we ever did come across. But yeah, it just to come out of the blue, like we was totally not expecting it. And it was just several times that we had stuff like that happen.
And that's good stuff. David, what about you?
You know, patience is one of my it's one of the hardest things for me. I'm very very impatient when it comes to hearing hearing God say something in manifestation. So what I've learned to do is busy myself preparing for what I heard, because I can become so impatient that I try to manifest what he said. Like, ooh, you gonna get this new job at this new place. All right, well, let me go ahead and apply for these jobs. Let me go ahead and do this right here and dot this T and cross this I. Let me prepare this place and do that. And I'm just like, Lord, you
But you
said you
said
gonna
cross
give
his
me
eye. Go ahead.
a Lord, you said you gonna give it to me.
But go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, no, the Lord is still teaching me patience. I ain't made it over yet. I'm real impatient, so I have to prepare myself for the promise. I'll say.
Ah.
I'm not the most patient person either. I think one of my biggest things right now, and it has been, I've been praying about it for a while, is procrastination and let myself get distracted
You're
for what
right.
I know I'm supposed to be doing. But I thank God for
That.
getting them, putting in my eyes, for me to realize what the sneaker, this is what you're doing. But now Shanika
Mm-hmm.
got to get in her head to do what she's supposed to do, and she ain't doing it like she's supposed to. She ain't lying.
That she ain't doing like she's supposed to.
She ain't doing what she's supposed to. She ain't lying. She ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I like that sometimes y'all like in the waiting, like when I'm doing other stuff that I should not be doing while I'm waiting, while when I should be resting and I'm doing something else. Y'all, I know I'm supposed to be resting and still be doing something else and I just feel guilty about it and I be like,
Mm.
Lord, I'm sorry, but then I go do it again. Like I'm telling y'all, and I'm saying this stuff to say to somebody, look, ain't nobody got it all together. Ain't nobody got this thing all together. Your effort needs to be to consistently go after God, consistently want to please Him. So don't think that when you see people and you see them in the place of pastor or first lady or the third lady, any one of them that you see, like don't think that them people got it all together and that they're not flawed and that they don't have to continually seek God and ask Him, Lord, look, do it again in me because I messed it up that time. Like do it over. I want to be able to trust you for who you are. Do it again in me.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
and to consistently stay in His face. Y'all, sometimes our resting consists of the people that are around us. Y'all, the people that are in your circle can help you rest. Like Joker, what you focused on? Like what you gonna do? Like and that's what I would say to you when I was talking about that squad in the beginning. Man, who you rolling with? Or the people that you rolling with, like channeling you to go back to what you know to be true. Because like what you know to be true is that I'm gonna trust God and I'm gonna rest in who He is. So y'all,
yeah,
that's what we talk about on tonight. Resting. Are you have you ever just rested in who God is? And I wanted to talk about it because this time with my mama being in the hospital, y'all, I believe I don't know if it was my first time ever really resting, but like I was just straight chilling in Jesus, straight
yeah.
just chilling
No,
in who He is
yeah,
and the fact that He is gonna come through for me. But now I'm
yeah.
gonna
No,
tell you about this right here. I'm gonna tell you about this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Y'all, in the very next moment, one of my best friends got a phone call. And Shalonda, we thought that she had lost her daddy. So I'm in the hospital with my mama, right? And so I'm on the phone telling Shalonda it's gonna be all right. But when Shalonda hung up that phone, cut the food like a butter knife. I said, Mama, Mama. My mama said, now Weedy, now how you gonna try to sit there like you gonna be strong for Shalonda and ain't gonna be like cutting the food? What you gonna do? Listen, sometimes you need somebody to remind you of who you are and jack
Yeah.
your butt up like, look, get on your face. You playing too much. You play. So like when my mama reminded me of that, y'all, I don't even know what to pray. I don't even know what to say. God, can you just give Shalana some strength? Please? Can you just go? Yeah. So I went to that place, and in my mind, like, so I'm just sitting there and I'm crying and I'm cutting the food. Just okay. So you don't know what to pray. What you supposed to do? Joker, pray in tongues. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. And so I got myself together. But now my mama checked me real good though. She checked me real. She made me feel bad, but she checked me. You gonna sit over
Yeah,
there and tell Shalon talking about you? It gonna be all right. But then look at you, cut the
yeah.
food.
Your
But
mama good at
I'm
that.
telling
Your
you,
mama
you
good at
need
that.
them people in your life to remind you of who you are in the place
Mhm.
that you're supposed to go to. I've
Yeah,
always been a crybaby, and my tears. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all tears ain't moving God. Like it is your faith that's gonna move him. So
Yep.
like in a place where it seems like it's hard, you don't know how you're gonna get through. I'm telling you to go back to being a crybaby like you always been. You ain't helping nobody. There's gonna be a flood somewhere. I mean, it might mess up the good little shirt you got on, but you ain't helping nobody out. So I want to say to all of us before we go, I want to say that like the thing that you have always reverted back to, like when you become new in Christ, that is not your go-to anymore. The stuff that
Right.
you used to go to, the places where I used to be a crybaby, or they couldn't come tell me because I'm the fault I didn't cut the food and like it's so familiar for us to go back to what we know. Like in any hardship, in any time of our life where we've been in distress, like it is so easy for us to revert back to the thing that we've always done. It's so easy. But I think that a lot of times we got to remember who we are, like the power that's on the inside of us. Like, Joker, you ain't got to be no crybaby. You ain't got to cry to make somebody think you care or to let somebody know that you love. You got power. So more than anything else, your go-to, you need to become familiar with your new go-to. As a daughter or
Mhm.
son of God, you need to become familiar with what is on the inside of you. So when you find yourself crying, like how I found myself crying, and my mama checked me, the next time something happened in your life and you find yourself acting like you were in distress, like you've been abandoned, like God ain't there and woe with me, the next time check yourself, man. Like it's okay for you to stop in the middle of your track. Like, look, no, I'm brand new over here now. I ain't gotta do that. I ain't gotta keep on crying about this situation because my tears ain't moving God. Find you some scripture to believe in. Find something that's gonna speak to your situation and that is gonna allow you to rest in who He is. Resting in who God is does not mean that you gotta do a whole lot of stuff. Your doing is trusting. Your doing is go back read scripture that he's already said to you. Like speak
Mhm.
life. Your doing is speaking life into a dead situation. Like, yeah, I don't know if y'all doing it or not, but I'm over here calling people back to life. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Like if somebody say somebody die, I ain't finna just sit around here and accept it. I'm just not. I'm calling you back. And so like I want us to operate out of who we are in God. Cause it's almost like we forget about that stuff. And we
Mm-hmm.
we just live life and we say we Christians, we say we love the Lord, and like God want us to do this and this. But Joker, why you forget? Why you
Yeah.
forget? And I think we forget because we don't do it enough. You think about it. When was the last time you expected God to raise somebody from the dead? When was
Say
the
what you're
last
saying
time?
now.
I mean, because if he said greater works that we gonna do, when was the last time you did not accept what you saw? I be doing that junk. I'm like, that's what it is, ain't it? No, but that ain't what it is. You get to call it out. You get to say what it is. And because we are sons and daughters of God, we get to speak life into dead situations. We get to speak life into our brothers and our sisters in Christ. We get to restore our brothers and sisters in Christ, but we don't do that though. We just when them jokers said it, when they jack up, they make a jack move and mess up, and we hang them jokers to dry. But
Mhm.
I want to encourage all of us though, y'all, all of us that are on this live, to find our resting place in who God is, to rest in who He is, whatever your situation is, whatever life looks like for you right now, to find your resting place in who He is. That is just trusting Him at His word. If that means that you got to go back and you got to read to see what He said for you to remember, then do it. If that means that you gotta go back and y'all, I pull up YouTube videos just so I can look at miracles, just so I can see a miracle. I go back and I pull it up just so I can see miracles. Shanika, thank you so much for joining me on this live. You're so brave. You're so brave. All y'all over there, y'all see Shanika over here on this live. She brave. Look at her. Thank you so much for joining me. The David laptop died. This special. Thank you for joining me. Thank y'all for y'all for tuning in for joining our live. I hope that maybe in the near future one of y'all will be willing to come on and share your testimony, share your story with the hopes of helping changing somebody else's life. Because I mean, like this is a part of it. We get to be the hands and feet of Jesus, and I promise you, your testimony is a part of His hand. It's a part of His hand, and you need to go back and revisit your story. Go revisit your story. Go get the gold out of it. And I probably say this every time I come live. Go revisit your story. The places in your story where you covered up, where you allowed life to cover it up because you were ashamed of it, because you didn't want nobody to know. I promise you, there is somebody out there that needs that part of your story. And you know what? And a piece of your healing could come from you owning that story. You admitting that this did happen to me, because you can't get over something that you won't admit.
True.
If you still in denial about what happened to you, how can you heal from it? So I want to encourage you to go back and revisit your story, and I want to encourage you to be willing to come on live to pray about it, man. Pray about God. Should I share my story in this manner, or should I just share my story with the girl next door? Whatever that looks like, pray about it. See what God says. And inbox me and tell me what He said. Tell me what the Lord said. Yeah. And so I want to share this with y'all tonight too. So on tonight, I want to let y'all know where my jewelry and stuff coming from. Look, this is paparazzi earring. Came from Jocelyn Phillips. Y'all see it? And my shirt. I'm gonna take a picture and let y'all see my outfit. Not the bottom part, just the top part. And my shirt came from Baller Baby, Sandra Martin. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I got sponsors out here in these streets. Look at me, y'all don't see me come. Look at me. Hey. So thank y'all for tuning in. Tune in next Monday night at 8:30. I'll have a special guest with me then, and you can be a guest if you inbox me. So Shanika, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Bye y'all. Have a good night. See you later.